Good morning, everyone. Had a little surprise in here, which had to keep the big boy away from. Look what we got. I don't know where she was, but she was in the barn here somewhere. How many you got? Oh, look at her feathers. How she... Honey, you know it won't hurt you. She got 4 of them. Oh. There's Burley. Burley, what do you think? Breakfast. Uh-huh. Look, how she's hiding him under herself. Oh, yeah, we better not bother her anymore. I gotta keep this one closed until I get to it. So that this boy here, big boy, are you big boy? He is a big boy. He's still growing. Yeah, what was I thinking? Oh! My son and my son's friend or something had some pictures of these puppies, and I looked at him going, oh, they look just like Hank, which is my son's dog, who is our 3-legged dog in the family. And, man, it took a lot to keep that dog alive. Hit 3 times while he was young, finally had to have a leg amputated. As far as I know, from a big litter of 10 or 12, he's the only one that survived. Everyone, all these puppies were just accident prone or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I saw Gus. I thought, oh, you look just like Hank. Right? Yeah. Anyway, turns out he doesn't look like Hank at all. He's a big, huge dude. So... but it's all good. And then when I realized how big he was actually getting, I thought, man, what did you take on here? You know, thankfully he's a really sweet dog, but he hasn't hit the terrible 2s yet. So, a couple things today. One thing, one to say, well, here she goes cleaning up the barn again. I know that how it is, though I had to drag myself anyway over to the barn when there was nobody here. How it is when you can't move. You're just in a bed, okay? And you're just trying to get better. And sometimes that's all they can do. There's nothing else they can do. So maybe watching a video like this, you know, where, oh, she's working this, that, and then I'm making a video, which is a kind of a give and take, you know. I mean, come on. Right? I mean, if you believe everyone, want to believe everyone, have it connected all together, which we are. But, you know, when you watch this video, kind of, yeah, there she goes, you know. You support me in cleaning out my stalls, even though, you know, I got a little problems with my legs and hips and this, that, joints and all that. It's helping. It's helping. So people who can't move, people who are sick in the bed, this, that, for one reason, you're not useless or anything, okay, if that has crossed your mind, because, again, here you are, right? Here I'm going to get going now, and you're supporting me. I was, yes, you go right ahead. I'll support you spiritually, emotionally, every which way, right? Yes. That's kind of working together, isn't it? Yes. So I'm going to start out with an ad that I saw. Now, how the heck is that happening? Did you just do that, Gus? I'm going to throw some corn in here real quick. I don't quite trust you, the babies and that chicken. I know, right? I should. What you gonna do? Huh? Most likely nothing. I need to put some water out for her too. Come here. There you go. Bring them over here. She's like, no, not gonna do that. I saw an ad where there openings, I guess, for medical personnel or something. And the woman kind of standing there had a Muslim headgear on. Okay. Well, all right. So, and my comment was, what's with the headgear? Muslims only need to apply. I said, now don't get all huffy and puffy on me. I'm just asking. Okay. Why did I do that? Okay, so if you go to one of the Muslim countries, you're expected, even as a Westerner, maybe not everywhere, but it's a sign of respect towards their religion, at least the free religion, okay, that they have there too, to put a headgear on as a woman. Okay, well, all right. So, I'll do that. So I have to do that to not egg on anywhere. Now, then I thought, so if in a country like that where it's predominantly Muslim, which the United States is predominantly Christian, let's be honest about it, you see an ad there where, you know, jobs advertised that has nothing to do with religion, and big time the Bible and a cross on one hand and the other. Okay, I'm just saying. Right? Would that go over well? Yeah, here I'm just supposed to accept that. Okay, I don't care. I don't have a beef with it either way. I just look at that and I wonder, oh, okay, what's this all about? First of all, if you're a Muslim in this country, okay, then you should know that some extremist Muslim groups, your faith, extremists, I mentioned that, right? They have caused a lot of hurt and pain to people. They don't even know. Just blowing them up, this snap. You know what I mean? So here you are, and you're kind of, okay, what are you doing with that? You're in a free country. You don't have to wear that headgear. And if you want to wear it to church, okay, to your church, fine. But in an advertisement for a job, is that necessary? And, you know, when you think about it, all you women here, Muslim women, okay, who still are, which, as I said, true Islam is not, okay, does not, all right? These are extremists, just like we have extremists in the Christian faith too. We do. They usually don't go out and kill people, though. They just kill themselves. You know, suddenly they have some kind of a revelation of a whatever, okay? Which is sad too, right? Yeah. But just think on how many women in the Middle East are still kind of oppressed. You know, if they don't wear that, they actually get punished. And you're good at that, doing that here. So, you know, I'm just asking, right? And then I make these observations and I think about it. How disrespectful towards the women who just have to do that. Though you have freedom of, you get to choose here. And then we have people out there who think that, yeah, that needs to be, yeah, okay, so it was just this woman, but why does she have the headgear on? One can tell she's a Middle Easterner, right? Which is fine. The U.S. is a big, diverse country of people. But I wish people would realize a little bit more what they're doing when they're doing things like this. And what are you trying to shovel down my throat? Just saying, right? Yes? So, a sign of respect here for all women is don't wear that stuff unless you're going to church. Okay? For example. All right. So, then, I find it interesting that I found that people make their own observations. I was very surprised because I thought, oh my gosh, people are going to just come back with I don't know what. And not ever giving it a thought that, no, I'm not against the church community that I'm in has just about every religion on this planet represented in one form or another, and we found common denominators to work together, including Islam. So, but again, what did that headgear statement or what have to do? And I said, it's in a way a sensitive issue as well. How about that? Do you really? Okay. So I came across then a thought further where war. When these posts pop up, which are so weird, so useless, I wish people just talk to each other rather than through these posts where they're being asked, so how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And then the people don't really, there's some, usually people get mad at each other over how one or another person responds to something. And it is so counterproductive. Okay, now I gotta go in here. So most people, when asked, and interestingly enough, you can't come in here. You stay out. No. All the beauty pageant girls, are asked eventually, so what would you want for the world this now? And the established answer you can never go wrong with is world peace. Okay? Yeah. I'm sure world peace is foremost on them girls' mind, right? So they're not really telling you what. They're just giving an established answer that, people will, yeah, yes, okay, good. But I guarantee you, most of these beauty pageant women don't even know what world peace is. Oh, hey, look. Do you know what it takes to actually become one of them beauty pageant women? You really think to have any kind of time to think about world peace? Okay. Can we just be honest here? Okay? All right. Anywho. So world peace. What would you like to see happening in the world? World peace. In this country, the fight has been for freedom. Freedom of the First Amendment, freedom of the Second Amendment, freedom of who knows what else. Okay. Sounds great. Now, with all that freedom you get from all these amendments, now let me ask you, aren't you still a slave to it all? There's a very simple solution to world peace. And that is, when the common people realize, well, if I don't pick up that gun, well then what? If I don't go to the front lines, then what? Now, again, we're talking world peace. I'm talking everybody's people around the world saying, well, we have realized that the only way one can achieve world peace and the betterment of everything is when we are not the slaves to arms anymore and turn them into what? According to the Bible. Oh. Such a simple thing. Yet, sadly, though, people are fighting for certain freedoms, all you're doing is keeping everybody a slave to a bullet. It's amazing. It's interesting to me. Now again, we have this story. I think it was in World War II. Was it World War II? Where, what could have been World War I? Well, anyway, two sides fighting against each other. And it was Christmas Eve. And they quit. Said, hey, can we just... I think it was the Germans and the Russians. Or the Germans and the Americans. Well, who knows now? Anyway. It's a story. It was a war. Okay. And they said, hey, let's just... It's the evening of... Okay. And they kind of all mingled together and shared what they had. What was my video yesterday? But Sermon on the Mount. Yeah? And then, all right, sanctity time over, and they started shooting at each other again. How the heck does that make sense? Tell me how that makes sense. And who are they a slave to? Who? They just spent a meal together, talked to each other amicably, showed each other's pictures about girlfriends, wives, and children, mom and dads and stuff. So they're, and then, you get this? Okay. So it's simple. So how to achieve that? By teaching. Charlie, I'm coming. By starting to teach. Your freedom does not consist of being able to carry a weapon or open your mouth anytime you want to, or certain other things. Okay? True freedom is camaraderie on every front, where you just look at each other and go, why are we here? Who got us into this? Why do we want to do this? What for? I should be home growing food for my family. I should be there for my children. What am I doing here? You too? The other side. Yeah, same here. Not sure. But it's a salary. Really? You can't get a job otherwise? Well, I could, but you know. In some countries, it is mandatory to absolve military service. Wow, that's... Talk about slavery right there. Being a slave to the government. You cannot choose. Okay. Got to always remember, why are there wars? It's to gain something from either side, right? That's why. There's something someone wants. Can't do without. So again, if the people really didn't want it, war wouldn't exist. And we'd have world peace. Right? Yes? So I'm going to mention one more thing, which was super disturbing when it comes to the First Amendment. Free speech, free this, free that. Same thing as with the ad. So they opened up another Holocaust museum or something in New York and somewhere. And there were people out there protesting with Nazi flags. Serious? I stood there, I watched a video that was at least, I don't know, a few minutes long, and they stood there with them flags, and I thought, how come nobody's punching at people right on the ground? Say, here, I'm going to wrap that flag right around your neck, or something. Don't have to kill them. But here's the thing. These people, they're good with killing millions of unarmed women, children, babies, pregnant women, men, young and old, stripping them naked, putting them where they fall right into the grave, right? Nice and handy. And then just for no other reason except for what now? And we have people here in the United States who are allowed to sport a flag like that. People like that, you arrest them. See, that's prevention. You arrest them. You don't even try them. You throw them in prison altogether. Just them. And you don't throw the key away in case there's more. You give them some seeds in a garden plot and a rain barrel to catch rain and say, good luck now. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. See ya. We'll come check on you every once in a while. You know, within a short amount of time, they'd be killing each other. They'd most likely be eating each other. Yet here we are, knowing. This isn't from 2,000 years ago where you're not quite sure what happened this and that. We know what happened in World War II with over 6 million people. And we're allowing that here. That's not, for me, that has nothing to do with the First Amendment, free speech right, this and that, and I don't know what. This is discrimination against humanity. Supporting genocide. And we have people like this in our country who are allowed to walk around with a Nazi flag. Yeah, what you gonna do? Them black umbrella, hooded mask, instigators as well. Same thing. Throw them in with them. Once you have them all, okay, I think we're good now. Then you throw the key away. Yeah. You're not killing anyone. You're just saying, you know what, you're not fit for society. This is called prevention. And you deal with your own kind. Let's see how kind they will be to each other. Yeah. Rough, right? Yes? Huh? I'm just saying. If you don't want war in your own midst, if you want world peace, then some people will have to be removed. And some decisions amongst the common people have to be made when it comes to that. Which one is, no. We're not going to be a part of any war anymore. All around the world, done. And of course, it's not going to work if it's just us. Well, it could. We're the way we are set up here. All you do is you put people on the border and say, yeah, okay. I don't know what you guys are doing out there, but you're not coming in here. It's a big country. We don't really need anything from the outside when it comes down to it. It's the truth. It's all comfort stuff. So, does that make sense? No? Really, when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. All of it. Right? And again, here in the United States, to allow flags like that to be just about proudly marched forth and back in front of a museum where you go in and you leave and you're going, oh God, hope never again. Never again. And then you come, if I were there, I'd be calling 911, say, we got people here about ready to start shooting people, this and that. I mean, background checks, please, this and that, right? I probably wouldn't attack them. Because no doubt, I'll be the one going to jail, right? While they get a free card out again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Weird. Weird too. But again, what message is that giving to anyone that has ancestors, maybe still someone living from that time when all that happened? Huh? If you don't know what the Holocaust is, then please do go and read up on it, so you can be outraged like I am. Knowing history doesn't hurt. It kind of helps you not be brainwashed by certain things. But again, as I said, how is this possible? How is it? Huh? Yeah, okay. So that's something. If you can't move a whole lot, this and that, want to do something, start making calls to your party or this or that. Hey, did you hear about that? What's going on here? Can we arrest all them people? Why aren't you? Isn't that a clear sign again? Someone in this time holding a Nazi flag in front of a Holocaust museum. What's the next step for that person? Huh? Oh, we're going to wait? Okay, all right. Well then, I don't want to hear it afterwards either then. Unbelievable. People want to be all courageous out there. I don't know what. As I said, carry a gun and shoot your own if you have to. But really, when it comes down to it, there's just a few who are cowards when it comes to that. Then you have to worry about going to jail. And I don't know what. If you defend yourself. So, if people, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Show certain signs that obviously will tell you that something's not right up here, and one could do something ahead of time before you pull a gun. Why aren't we doing that? Them black umbrella and masked people and them protests, they start throwing their little bombs and all. Why aren't they all immediately arrested? Immediately arrested. They're so easy to spot. I'm not getting it. And they will turn a peaceful protest demonstration into chaos. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but these guys don't even care if there are children and babies in the crowd. You see? What's the difference between them and these guys with their Nazi flags? Yeah, okay. But this seems to be something that can't be understood anymore somehow. And I see more and more again, the police this, the police that. You know what? All I can tell you people, you shot yourself in the foot here, and now you got what you got. And you cannot blame one police officer out there for not catching, not being able to do their job, or afraid to do their job, okay? Because we all know what happened to that one police officer and his family. He was just doing his job. So, yeah, not cool at all. And sadly, I see some people posting things about police and, they didn't do this or didn't do this. It's always, afterwards, one can come up with all kinds of, yes, gotcha, yes, right? Always afterwards, huh? So, again, we have a saying, well, there you are. You built your nest a certain way. Now you're going to have to lay in it. Yeah. So, I would say neighborhoods where the police is welcome and where they want them to take care of things properly, which might end, for one reason or another, with the death of someone, which, I wish that wasn't the case, but okay, children still before any criminal. So be it, right? We're not there yet. Sadly, we're not there yet. I pray for every policeman out there that has to shoot someone, doesn't have a choice, because he's got to go home to his family too after the shift. And that stuff, well, they chose their job. Oh my gosh. That is about the lowest you can sink as a human being to use that card. But anyway, put up a sign. Get involved in neighborhood watch. Put up a sign, police welcome. Okay? And then when there aren't any signs, police go up, we'll stay out of that one. Right? No need for any policeman to go and put their life on the line for people who disrespect them like that. Yeah, okay. Having said that, we need the police. So we need the military. We need the police because people don't know how to live together peacefully without laws. That's a really, really sad thing. World peace. So, we have a lot of freedom in this country, and we're abusing that freedom to hurt others, disregard the feelings of others, and guess people don't have enough to do. Anyway. Thanks for supporting me, cleaning the barn this snap. I gotta feed everyone now. It's easier to just stay quiet. I get that too. I mean, I can have my own just give and take with God and spirit world and have everything here hunky-dory, right? Yes? No problem. So why do I even care? Well, I guess that's the first step as a human being who truly cares. You try. You try what there is available out there for you to try. I think. Daniela. I think that ad with that Muslim girl, she would have tried. I think people would have been able to tell she's a Middle Easterner or something. I don't know. Maybe she's a. No, out. Oh, he's licking his chops. That's not food. She would have looked just as nice without her headgear on. And then, right? Okay. Let's go. So, did you lay an egg up there? Okay. Signs of respect. Or when you decide against shoving something under someone's nose that could be offensive just because you can. Or you want to see where we're at with all that? Or something? Yeah. That's what I wanted to share this morning. I could say more, but I feel like I just repeat myself. And whoever you are out there, whatever religion, consider your head figure and what is the point of view of that head figure. And I find that just about in all the religions, except when they become extremists, okay, then I can't help any of them. I mean, they don't make sense to me. But any mainstream, this, that, all the head figures are for peace. They're not for shooting each other. They're not for killing because you can. They're not for, right? Yeah. Oh. So, it isn't just about my religion, my God, which it's all the same, by the way, I found. Oh, it's all the same God, too. Okay. What's all of our God's point of view? If you don't have a God, okay, then don't come with the fake ones either. I don't want to ever hear anything about the fake ones. If you don't believe in anything, okay, then you're your own master, per se. So, what's your point of view? For everyone, then. God's love and blessings always, and we'll talk to you another time.